Hello, this is the Never Know Matt Show. It's a vlog. Okay, this video is specifically about the lack of efficacy in meaning that it doesn't work to criticize yourself for not taking the actions you think you'd be better off taking, right? So, let's say you're like, oh, I want to learn about stocks. And I should get myself a stock book, and you never do it. Or let's say you say to yourself, oh, I should start exercising, and you never do it. Or you say, I want to play an instrument, and you never start, right? And then what is the criticism that you say to yourself, right? You're probably going to say to yourself something like, well, I guess I'm just lazy. I guess I'm a procrastinator. I guess I really can't do it. I guess that I don't have willpower, right? So right there, you're giving yourself a terrible label, and you're kind of like programming yourself to continue to act that way in the future, right? So that's the mistake, is you say, I'm a procrastinator, I'm lazy, I can't do it, right? And then you're telling your brain you're a lost cause, and then you go into like a helpless state, right? So instead of that, what you want to do is you want to think about, okay, what's the tiniest step I can take in this direction, right? What's the tiniest step I can take? And then you might say, hey, I can probably go on, let's say, Amazon and look up books on stocks. Now, when you take that little step, you want to give yourself credit for that. So you want to praise yourself for the tiniest action. You want to celebrate it. Why? Because you're like, oh, well, I don't know, like, well, that's nothing. That doesn't count. Or let's say you meditate for 30 seconds one day. You're like, it's not enough. It doesn't count, right? Now, what you just did is you made a little bit of progress. You made progress, and you punished yourself for it. And usually, humans stop doing what they're punished for. So you just killed your progress off right there. Right? So what you want to do is any tiny little incy peensy little boopy boo boo of progress, you want to praise yourself for it. You want to celebrate it. You want to go, hey, wait a second, I just made a change. I just did it. This is the thing I've been trying to do. This is the thing I've been trying to get myself to do, trying to persuade myself to do, and I just did it. So now you want to praise yourself for that little tiny step, and then keep praising yourself for any little step, any little progress you make, because you want to, let's say, water that plant, right? I mean, like you don't, like, I think this was something in The Secret, but you know, whatever. I'm very much on the action side of The Secret. Like, you got to take action to make things happen, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. All right, so it's like you plant the seed and you see a little sprout come up, right? And you're like, stupid thing, it's not working. And you stamp on it, right? And then you wait, and you're like, well, nothing's happening, it's not working, right? So you want to, then when you see a little sprout, you want to water it, you want to celebrate it, you want to, right? So watering it would be like celebrating, it would be like giving yourself credit for that small piece of action that you did take. That's the Never Know Matt Show.